What's up, dudes? It's ET13 and welcome back to a brand new video. Today I will be giving you guys my initial thoughts of Godzilla vs. Kong. It's been like 8 months since I've uploaded. I apologize. I've been extremely busy. I'm not dead. I've been active over on my podcast, Kaiju Conversation. I was kind of having difficulty realizing that I was here and not there. But yeah, so today I will be giving you my initial thoughts on Godzilla vs. Kong. If you want to hear my in-detail thoughts, my podcast episode for Kaiju Conversation will be dropping very, very soon, so check that out. But to get down to business here, I'm just going to give you my thoughts on a few things, and it'll only be 10 minutes long. I'm not going to get into any spoilers. This is a spoiler-free episode, because it's not been 2 weeks yet, and like I said, my podcast episodes where I'll be in more detail. So, to get things started, I've seen the film 7 times in theaters as of this recording, and 8th time tomorrow. Maybe I have a problem, maybe it's obsession, I know. So, to start things off here, I'm going to talk about the music, and then we'll move on to the CGI, and then we'll see what happens from there. So the music I thought overall was very boring, to be honest. Nothing was very standoutish to me, and I felt like all the music could have been replaced with better stuff. We really got spoiled with Bear McCreary because he did a phenomenal job on King of the Monsters, and he still stands today as a great composer and truly overqualified for the work he did on Godzilla, King of the Monsters. So I felt like overall Junkie XL was very lackluster, and to be honest, I don't think he was the guy for the job. He's also the same guy who said the original came out in 1951.
The first movie from 51.
Which is very not true. So, that's kind of an interesting thing to hear and see. But I digress. Moving on. The CGI in this film is phenomenal. That's one great thing I can say about the film. It is phenomenal. It looks great. The buildings and the sets, all visual effects, but it looks amazing. I was surprised how great it looked. I wish we could have had this level of special effects throughout the Monsterverse, but we did not. Either way, though, it still looks amazing. Speaking of CGI, the designs looked pretty good. I'm not too fond of some of the side creatures. That's all I'll say. There's only one I'm not too fond of that's not Godzilla or Kong. I can't get into that here. Again, this is a spoiler-free episode or video, so I won't get into that. But there was one design I'm not too keen on, and you can hear my thoughts on my podcast about that. Moving on. The fights in this movie are great. They did a great job with the choreography. Truly amazing. I honestly have no problems with the choreography. It looks good. At times, though, it doesn't feel right. It's very obvious that it was completely CGI and there was no motion capture, which I think detracts from the choreography. But the first fight, the one in the ocean, I think the choreography during that was really good. The final fight, I'll say this much, it's visually stunning. I love the final fight. It looks great, and I do adore it. Overall, the visuals in this film, every monster scene, everything in it looks really good. I'm a fan of that techno kind of like cyberpunk feel. I'm happy they went with that, and I think it looks really good. My biggest issue, though, with the film is the human characters. I think they're very lackluster. They didn't get a lot of development, and I think it really shows in the film. And the story is also pretty basic. It's point A to point B to point C, and I'm not too fond of that. There's also quite a few continuity errors from King of the Monsters to GVK and from Kong Skull Island to GVK in 2014 to GVK that I think really detracts from the film. It doesn't feel entirely like it's supposed to belong there. I'm not too of that. Overall, it's a fun movie, but the human characters, the story, and the continuity really detract from the film, and I really don't like that. Though your monsters are your main characters, I I I don't think they work Godzilla just right, and I feel like the human characters still need to be somewhat compelling. So overall, it's an okay movie. You can hear my out of 5 stars review on my podcast tomorrow, but it's okay. It's not great. It's not awful. It's kind of in the middle. The narrative is where it suffers the most. The visuals are where its strongest suit is, and it does what it promises. It's Godzilla and Kong fighting. So, I know this isn't like a great comeback. I do plan on doing more stuff in the future, more original stuff, hopefully. I just need time, so I'm trying to figure all that stuff out. I thank you guys so much for staying subscribed, and I hope you aren't disappointed with this. Just my initial thoughts. Initially, when I came out of the theater, I was very confused. I didn't know what to think. So I was a little split on this movie, but now I feel like I have a more definite review. So thank you guys so much for tuning into this. Of course, I have a Twitter and I have a Instagram at ET13 Productions if you're interested. And I do have a podcast, Kaiju Conversation. All that can be found in the description below. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I guess I will chat with you guys next time. So please, everybody, remember, don't let King Kong make a monkey out of you, G fans. Bye, guys!